And you're originally from Houston, Texas?
Like born or just like where I've been living for the last couple of years?
Yeah, both.
So I was born in India. We moved around a lot. So it was India, New York, Kansas, then Houston. And I've been in Houston for like the last 10, 12 years.
Gotcha. So that's like home to you.
That's home.
Mm-hmm.
Houston is home.
And you started making music while you're in Houston too?
Yeah, I did.
Where did it all start? Like when was the moment like, hey, I want to be a singer, or like you just knew you liked doing it?
I've always known since I was a child. I've always been into entertainment, into the arts since I was a little kid. But when I started taking it seriously, I was 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 19, I took a year off from school so I could pursue music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's where it really started getting serious, is 19.
Mm-hmm. And when you're 19, now you're like, okay, music is cool. I want to make more of it. Where did you start? Did you have like a producer? Did you just make it on your own?
I mean, I got scammed in the beginning.
Really?
I mean, it's a tough industry when you don't know anything and you don't have any connections. So I started making music with this producer who claimed to have produced for like Christina Aguilera and like Demi Lovato. He charged like $2,000 a song, and he couldn't even play 2 chords to save his life.
Really?
And when I realized that he was a scam, I said, yo, I need my money back. And then he just ghosted me.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like, great. Okay, cool. And then I got management, and they just like took a bunch of money from me as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, I love this industry. It's great here.
And so it's like your first year, and you're not in school for a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're taking a gap year.
Yeah, I'm taking a gap year.
And you're like, you want this, but people are like fucking you over here left and right.
Left and right.
So how'd you get over that?
I think I just decided to put my career into my own hands. It was a lot of time that I was getting fucked over. It was like the first 3 years, people were just doing me dirty left and right. And then after that, TikTok came around. I saw independent artists that didn't have any resources, that didn't have any management, anything, just doing numbers. So I just studied what they were doing and applied that. And I think that's what's really been working.
Gotcha. And so when did you like make your first song that you felt like your first project?
My first project ever was in 2017. It was called Skin.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I look back at it, it was a nice little first attempt.
Yeah.
But my project that I really feel very fond of and most proud of is 7 Deadly Sins, which I put out in 2020.
Yeah. And I'm a huge fan of that one.
Thank you.
I listen to that a lot.
Thank
like
you.
I'll be driving and I'll just like I'll be crying about something that's never happened to me. Like
I love that.
And that's how I got put on to you. So you made that and you put it out, and you told me before like that was the first time you started actually getting recognition for your music, right?
Yeah.
And what was that experience like for you?
It was really different because when you come from, the last 3 years, I had been, like I said, getting screwed over left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time to come out of that situation to getting acclaim and just a little bit of acclaim and a little bit of recognition and a little bit of respect in this industry, I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to receive it. I was in a very negative mindset because I had just gone through so much, and I was like, oh, they don't really care. They're just saying that because the industry is like that.
Yeah.
People are just going to tell you like, oh, you're so good, when they don't really give a fuck. So I always would negate people's compliments in my mind, and I would always just think about the next thing that was about to go wrong or the next person that was going to fuck me over. But I feel like I'm slowly fizzling out of that phase, and I'm really starting to receive and take in all the appreciation. It's been really good.